Here's a situation nobody plans for. A parent passes away, there's a house, and suddenly you're realizing the property is being inherited by 5, 6, maybe 9 different family members. Some you talk to regularly, some you haven't spoken to in years, and all spread throughout the country, all with different opinions about what should happen next. Nobody agrees on timing. Someone wants to sell fast, someone else wants to hold on it. One person isn't returning the calls, and in the background, carrying costs and property taxes don't pause while the family figures things out. If that sounds familiar, stay with me, because this situation is more common than most people realize, and there is a clear path forward, even when it feels like chaos right now. Alright, so before we talk strategy, there are 2 legal concepts worth understanding, because knowing these can save you months of time and thousands of dollars. The first is probate. When someone passes away, their estate typically goes through a legal process where the court validates the wills, settles debts, and oversees the transfer of assets. For real estate, this can sometimes require court approval before the property can be sold, and the process can take anywhere from several months to over a year. The second is the Heirship Affidavit. This is the document that legally establishes who the rightful heirs are. And in certain situations, it allows you to move forward with a sale without opening a full formal probate case. Not every situation qualifies, but when it does, it can dramatically reduce the time, cost, and complexity involved. Knowing which path applies to your situation is the very first step. Here's what most real estate agents won't tell you. In a multi-heir probate sale, the property itself is rarely the hardest part. The real challenge is human coordination. When you have multiple heirs involved, you're essentially managing a small committee of people who all have different levels of financial urgency, different emotional attachments to the home, are spread across different time zones, may have tension with each other that predates all of this, and don't fully understand the legal process. Without a clear system and a neutral point of contact keeping everyone aligned, a sale that could close in 60 days can drag on for 6 months or even fall apart entirely. So let me walk you through a real estate situation we had recently. We were brought in on a property with 9 heirs, all living in different parts of the country, different states, different schedules, different levels of involvement. Some engaged from day one, others were very hard to reach. Here's how we handled it. Step 1, assess the legal options first. Before we talked about listing anything, we explored whether a full probate process was necessary or whether an heirship affidavit was a viable route. In this case, the affidavit was an option, which meant we could avoid opening a formal probate case and significantly streamline the timeline. Step 2, establish a single point of communication. Rather than 9 heirs all emailing, calling separately, we set up clear communication channels and consistent updates. Everyone stayed informed. No one was left guessing. Step 3, make sure every heir understood the process. When people don't understand what's happening, they stall. We made sure each heir, regardless of how involved they wanted to be, understood the process, the timeline, and what to expect at each stage. And step 4 is coordinate documents and signatures remotely. With heirs in different states, we set up remote document signing and kept the paperwork moving efficiently. Step 5, position the property correctly. Given the condition and nature of the home, we made a strategic decision to position it for developers and investors rather than traditional buyers. Not every property should be marketed the same way, and targeting the right buyer pool makes a significant difference in both speed and final price. The property sold for $360,000, a strong outcome given the complexity, and 9 people who got through the process without unnecessary delays, disputes, or confusion. Here's what I want you to take away from this. Multiple heirs doesn't mean impossible. It means the process needs more structure and better communication. That's it. Understanding your legal options early changes everything. An heirship affidavit, when applicable, can save significant time and money compared to a full probate process. Communication is a strategy, not just a courtesy. Keeping heirs aligned and informed is just as important as pricing or marketing the home. Property positioning matters. Whether to go retail or investor isn't a one-size-fits-all decision. It depends on the home, the market, and the estate's goals. And the right team makes the difference. A probate sale needs people who understand both the legal landscape and the real estate side. One without the other creates gaps that cost you time and lots of money. If any of this resonates with where you are right now, whether you're an executor trying to figure out where to start, an heir trying to understand your rights, or a family trying to agree on a path forward, let's have a conversation. You don't need to have everything figured out before reaching out. In fact, the earlier we can look at your specific situation, the more options you typically have. Even a 20-minute conversation can bring a surprising amount of clarity to something that right now might feel overwhelming. Link is in the description. Reach out whenever you're ready. And if this was helpful, hit the like and subscribe. We put out content specifically for families navigating inherited properties and probate sales. I'll see you in the next one.